What's up, guys? Welcome back. This video, I'm going to cover some of the basics of the starter program that they give us for C. Really just going to be like input, output, and maybe a little bit of string formatting. So first, let's create a new project here, and console application in C, and then I want to do tutorial series, and next, finish. And so now if we go to our sources, main.c, and so this is what we have right now. We have these two include statements of the library, the standard library, as well as the standard input-output string. And so what we want to do is just first build and run, and you can see we have hello world with an enter. And so what I want to do now is I want to cover basically different formats. So let's just say we have a string that we want to put in here. So instead of hello world, let's just say we want to do, let me just highlight this. Let's just say we want to put in a variable here. And I'm going to cover types in the next video, but I just wanted to cover this first. So if we want to put any kind of type, like primitive types like string or character array pretty much, int, double, float, basically all of the different primitive types, then what we would need to do is use a percent and then whatever we want. So we'll do percent string. And then what we want to do now is we want to say comma, and then we want to pass in an argument. Now we didn't make one yet, but in order to do that, all we need to do is do int, or not int, but string, and then we would have to do well, it's actually not even a string, it's more of actually a character array that we would have to do here, because a string is an array of characters. So it'll be a character array, and I will call this let's just say new string, and then I'm going to set it equal to a space, or not the space, but just world, like that. And so then if I pass this in here, new string, watch what happens. Alright, so I'm back. Sorry about that. So let's say that we wanted to basically bring in a string, right? So what I want to do is comma, and then I want to actually pass the variable in here. So what I actually want to do is come up here, and we don't have like string like this. I mean, we have it, but usually what you'll see is char, and then like new string or something, like just in any name, and then the square brackets next to the variable, as like the to let you know that it's an array. And then we would pass in what we want to do here, so like world like this. And then if we actually pass it in here, you'll see we get hello world. So we can format many different things here. But let me just show you one more thing for this video. So let's just say char, and then let's just say we want new string, and we want it to hold 10 characters, right? And then we want some user input. So let's just say we want to do printf. Let's say enter your name. And then I want to just do, okay, so now let's do an actual input statement there. So now I want to do scanf, and it's actually going to be very similar. So it's going to be %s again. And then let's just actually pass in new string like this, but we also want to put the ampersand. Now this means memory address, and I'll get into this later. So now that we have that, if we just run it, enter your name, hello Jamar. So that's pretty cool how we can do input output like that. Now the reason why we're able to do this stuff is because of this input output string that we've included, as well as the standard library that allows us to use certain methods on it. So those two things are very important to have in our application when we do this. So this is just a very quick intro to it. Obviously I'm going to cover a lot more like the types in the next video, but this is just something to basically get started. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. I'm going to cover why we use this ampersand here in later videos as well when I cover pointers. But I was just putting this here for right now. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.